With the 35th pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets select Trevon Brazile from the University of Arkansas.
Welcome to DMac Mac for June 25th, 2025, brought to you by our great friends at Journey Spice. Huge breaking news in the NBA coming out this morning as I'm recording this. We'll get to that in a second. The Avs trade Drury. The Rockies are on a nice little roll. And the Nuggets did make picks. So welcome to the team. Trevon Brazile, who's a 6'10", kind of a little undersized, 230, but rim shot blocking, dunking maniac out of the University of Arkansas. And his highlights are just insane because it's got him nothing but dunking.
Tonight, and they're going to play the bulk of the minutes.
Brazile! My goodness gracious!
And pretty well in the A&M game. Good steal by
Williams, breakaway.
Oh, wow.
Had it blocked from Trevon Brazile all the way to the rim!
23% from downtown coming in.
The lob in the finish! Oh. And yet they still found a way at mark.
Yeah, it was one of those rough years.
Oh, Trevon Brazile!
And a block at the rim by Adu. Brazile at the other end. And the ribs. Of course you can get the ribs.
Oh!
Nice play.
Well, my friends, that is the Aaron Gordon position right there. That is the dunker spot. That is to play alongside of Nikola Jokic. That is a new version of Aaron Gordon, which makes Aaron Gordon disposable if you can get a deal done for him. And he might need a little grooming and a little seasoning, but essentially that's what you get right there. So Trevon Brazile, welcome to the Denver Nuggets. They did reveal last night that they tried to package a deal, and we're hearing reports it was Cam Johnson and the 26th pick to move up for a point guard. That is not surprising, and whether it was a Corey or a Phylon or Carr or whoever, they were not able to get that deal done. Also, we were told that the whole Zapruder-like film of the Nuggets war room was because of miscommunication at the time with the Spurs. Like, what's going on? Oh, hey, this got done. Wait, what's happening? Like, there was some sort of miscommunication that got strained out, and there's not much more to it than that. And I actually do believe that. The Nuggets then went ahead and drafted out of St. John's, but he was not just out of St. John's. He also played for Providence and Kentucky. And this is Bryce Hopkins, 6'7" power guy. Here's little Bryce Hopkins.
Hopkins on the screen rejection, knifing through for two.
Some pressure on the St. John's defense. Getting the ball in the paint.
Hopkins with 2 feet in the lane, able to kiss it off the glass. Oh, two-man game. Back to Sellers, spot up three. What an offensive board. How about Hopkins?
Screen. And just doing it himself. Gets the Bears within 5, and then Hopkins right back at you.
All right, it sounds good. It looks good. Let's hope that's I mean, I'm sure that's a big G League guy for a while, and we'll see. But they could not get a deal done to move up. You need a dance partner. Having a dance partner is not always easy. Here's what our guy Vic Lombardi thought of at least the deal for Brazile.
2 picks they made, I thought fit the bill. That's what they're looking for. They're looking to get more athletic. Mm-hmm. They're looking for shot blocking. They got one. That Brazile kid, man, you know how you watch the highlights and you see a guy playing, you're like, I didn't know anything about this kid. Yeah. All right, let's be honest. There's going to be a lot of people that say, oh, yeah, I know Brandon Evans, who works at Altitude, is one of our lead sales guys. He texted me last night and said, this kid's an athlete. He can play. I knew nothing about him. I knew about his teammate, Acuff, who went in the first round.
Yeah.
But I didn't know about this guy. But watching the highlights, that's exactly what the Nuggets need.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm encouraged by it. If it's a good move, it's a good move. It's hard to really put your finger on second-round picks, never mind two of them, and knowing that you wanted to actually move up to get somebody as a backup point guard. Ball handling was a big deal, and right now you didn't really take care of that. But free agency is in a week, and this may be a lot like the Broncos doing nothing in free agency to later on getting Jalen Waddle, giving up their first-round pick. I mean, kind of in reverse order, I suppose. But let's be patient and see what else they can come up with. But there you go. Trevon, Brazile, Bryce Hopkins, welcome to the Denver Nuggets. We'll see if they stay on the Denver Nuggets. You never know. You never know what trades are going to happen in the NBA. The second round, every pick, it seemed, in the second round was a trade one way or the other. And then you get the blockbuster news that the Timberwolves have traded Naz Reid for LaMelo Ball. I can't believe this. The Hornets are trading LaMelo Ball and Josh Green to the Timberwolves for Naz Reid, a 2033 unprotected first-round pick, 3 first-round pick swaps in 28, 29, and 30, and 3 second-round picks, 29, 32, 33. Wow. So the Timberwolves, while they got over on the Nuggets, it wasn't good enough, that's for sure. Naz Reid is a Nuggets killer. The fact that he ain't on the Timberwolves anymore is good to me, but LaMelo's a super talented guy, and I thought they had something cool going on there in Charlotte, to be honest with you, so I guess I'm a little surprised. It's not like they're completely blowing up the Timberwolves, but boy, they're going in a significant different direction. I think this is good news for the Nuggets fans, but we'll talk about it later with Scott Hastings, and reacting to it right now is our guy, Vic Lombardi, who's on with Birdo, and we'll be reacting to it all day long on Altitude Sports Radio 92.5, because that's what we do. We also love our great friends at Journey Spice, and no matter what the meal is, it's organic, no salt, no sugar. Ann and Rosa put together this unbelievable company. And all you have to do is use this QR code and use the code OFFSEASON26, and you'll save yourself 10%. Maybe you got some cooking out to do this summer. Nothing goes better for you than our great friends at Journey Spice. The Nuggets are a work in progress. The Avalanche are too. And there was Avs news yesterday as Jack Drury was traded for, to Nashville. I guess there is now, not that we should be surprised about it, but a Nashville, Colorado pipeline. So it's Drury and Chase Bradley and a third-round pick for Fedor Zvechkov and Zachary Larue. Larue's a bit of an instigator, sort of under your skin sort of guy. And Svechkov played 70 games for Nashville. He's only 23 years of age. Drury was a restricted free agent. And what I'm going to guess is there was an amount of money for a 4C that the Avalanche just weren't willing to pay. And so instead of getting nothing, because as a restricted free agent, if you get an offer and there's no way to match it, or you don't match it, he's gone. So instead of getting nothing for Jack Drury, because they just didn't have the money, I guess, they have made a trade for a forward and a couple of forwards. Younger guys, we'll see. Jack Drury, good dude. If he can get more money out there, he's not going to really move. He wouldn't be more than a 4C for the Avalanche. So if they were just going to lose him, which maybe they were, then this feels like a good deal. So congratulations to Jack Drury. It's always nice to get paid and be valued. And obviously Chris McFarland has a pretty good look into who you are. Nate McKinnon, are you all right with that?
Thanks, Nate.
Cool.
Okay. As long as Nate's all right. That's what we care about. Meanwhile, the Rockies are doing crazy things like winning games and doing so in a way that's unaccustomed to in the past.
Here it is again. Bunt is fair. They have no play at home. The Rockies take a 7-6 lead. Gorgeous execution by Freeman.
And you couldn't have rolled it any closer to the line either. So for Contreras, he's like, what do I do? Do I pick it up? Do I try to let it go foul? If I try to let it go foul, the guy's going to score. If I pick it up, he scores. Right? And there's what does he do?
He has nothing to do. Rockies executed perfectly. That was awesome.
May was a terrible month for the Rockies. I think they were something like 8-19. They've got basically a 500 record in June. They basically had a 500 record in April. It really was a terrible month of May that kind of put them behind the 8 ball. They are in last place in Major League Baseball, but you wouldn't know it. And they're playing an aggressive style of baseball. For a deeper dive, go look at What Do You Know? The Rocks won as I break the game down. Every win, so that's here on the channel. Like and subscribe. That's a good idea. And I'm warming up to Warren Schaefer. Slowly. They're being creative with how they're doing everything. And while they were calling all the pitches for all of the pitchers, they've actually come off of that a little bit.
So you've had half a year of pitch suggesting. How would you evaluate that so far? And have you made any adjustments to your pitch suggestion system since you started?
Yeah, absolutely. We pretty much eliminated it about 3 weeks ago, a month ago. Yeah. So we haven't been doing it for a while, and you guys haven't noticed. I've been wondering how long you were going to.
I'm here to ask. So what facilitated you making that decision?
Just stuff, just all kind of stuff that I kind of don't want to get into with the media, but it's with us. It's our team behind closed doors. It's just what's best for our ball club. There's still a couple guys doing it, which is good. We just decided to go a different direction and give the catchers the first go ahead.
I mean, it's clear what happened. You sucked in May. I just told you that. If you got rid of it 3 weeks ago, yeah. So they were trying something. It didn't work. They had a terrible May. But I like it. I like the flexibility. I like stealing bases. I like bunting and causing chaos. I like taking a series from the Red Sox that the Red Sox, Tracy, their manager, said, we should have swept them. And he's not wrong. Rockies have a day off, and then then they're on the road for a few. So really good homestand against the Pirates and the Red Sox as they go 4-2. So lots to get into. The Avs making changes, the Nuggets making draft picks, the Rockies winning, and the Terrion Arnold story is unreal if you haven't heard about this one. The co-host on the podcast with Patrick Surtain has been arrested for kidnapping and theft and bad things, and could be ending his NFL career. We'll dig deeper into that with Altitude Football with myself and Chad Brown tonight at 6 p.m. So like I said, make sure you like and subscribe.
This is Dylan McKee, my 5-year-old son. Dylan, what's the meaning of life?
You have to eat a lot of food to stay alive. And the meaning of your life is, you have to be nice to people. Nice to people!